Yeah, what's good? What's good? It's your boy Q Life. You're now watching PBN Network, Positive Beats Negative. We are in the building. It's going down. I know what it is. Positive Beats Negative all the time. What's going on with the people, man? I'm waiting for some more people to come in. We got Darshell gonna be in the building tonight. You know, artist from Ohio. Very talented. Very, very talented. First thing I want to do is say Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to everybody. Let's get y'all peoples in here. All right, I just sent that. Happy New Year's to everybody. Let's get it. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let's get that one.
She didn't want the text because she didn't understand what I sent
her. Let's go. I hope everybody enjoyed their holidays. You know, this year we wanna start off right. We wanna have high vibrations. We wanna start off on a good note, positive note. You know what I'm saying? And if let me see if she's in there. Darshell, if you're here, you could just click that link right there in the chat, in the comment. You can click that link so you can come in. She said it's not like yesterday. Yeah. Do you see the chat? Do you see the chat? If you're in the chat, you can see the there's a comment in the chat. You click on that link.
So you are really
Peace to everybody in the building. What's going on? We got a live interview tonight with an artist known as Darshell. She's gonna be in the building. Mix James in the building. What's going on? Share this live. It's going down. PBN Network, Positive Beats Negative all the time. You know, we here to bring positive vibes to the neighborhoods, communities, y'all. You know, let's get it. It's your boy Q Life, Brooklyn Hall of Fame, T Funds, Miss Cookie. You know, we here. Let's get it, man. It's a new year. I started off my new year great. Very, very, very powerful. Very exciting day, man. Yesterday, video shoot for my boy Sean Boy Double and Shice Vader. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Mix James, what up, my guy? G Mackin. You know, we here, man. We doing what we gotta do, man. Share the live. Let's get it. We got a special guest about to enter the building in a minute. You feel me? It's about to get crazy. So everybody share the live. The Juice Show is in the building. I see you. The Juice Show is in the building. Yeah, Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to everybody. Happy New Year's. You know, the topic today too, we're gonna be talking about these goddamn people that are scamming people that don't deserve to be scammed. You know what I'm saying? You know, like people that take from people that's working hard working hard for theirs, you know. And when you got to do something so easy, it's so simple to make some money, like take from somebody else, you know, it's sad when you got people that work hard for their money. I don't care what you're doing. If you're working hard for it, and you're taking care of your family, then these are the things that, you know, we got to work on that. We got to work on that. You know what I'm saying? But we here, PBN Network, Positive Beats Negative. It's a new year. We're going to start it off right. Darshell is in the building. Yeah, so hit that link. Hit that link in the bio, and I'm gonna bring you in. Let me get my cousin in here real quick. Let's get this started. All right, definitely. Hold on, y'all. Don't go nowhere. We in the building. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
We got Darshell in the building. What's going on? I can't hear you though. Hold on, the mic. Let me see. Maybe it's the mic. Yeah, check your mic. Check your mic. Oh, give me my earplug. Maybe it's that too. I need my earplugs. Jew Show, thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing. Let's go. Let's go. Hit the link again, Darshell. I'm gonna take you out, and then you come back in. That's probably what we gotta do. All right, there we go. All right, there you go. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I got you.
Awesome. I apologize.
No, it's all right. It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We good. We tuned in. We got a couple of people in the building. Shout out to everybody that's in the building right now. Y'all now tuned in to PBN Network, Positive Beats Negative, where we bring positive vibes to the neighborhoods, communities. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. So the first thing I want to do is I want to tell the audience who you are. Your name is, what's your name? Introduce yourself.
I'm Darshell, and I'm an artist here in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm originally from Akron, Ohio. Singer, songwriter slash actress. Also, I do stage plays as well, guys.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. So this is how we're gonna start this. How was your New Year's? How was your New Year's and the holidays?
It was pretty. It was blessed. It was very blessed. I'm happy to be here. A lot of people didn't make it, but it was wonderful actually. And so this right here started my New Year's off really good too as well.
That's what's up. That's what I want to do. My New Year started off very well too. Yesterday we started off with a bang video shoot for my homie Sean Boy Double. And I was in the house though for New Year's Eve. Like I was in the house drinking, just chilling. I didn't really want to be around nobody like that. I felt like I always do that. We do that a lot. I want to be around somebody that's my family member or something, or just be by myself. Because it was kind of crazy. These past few years been crazy, a lot of death and things like that. So I just wanted to take time out to, really be by myself.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's start this interview here. It was I got, you would notice to me, you were brought to me by Miss Cookie, PBN Network, right? So, like I know somebody that she's a good artist. She got great work. And I looked at your page and I was listening to your music and I love it. I love it. I see what you're doing. So what inspired you to do music? When was the first time you really started doing music and saying, I want to do this?
Um, when I was about 4 years old, I lived in Evansville, Indiana, and me and my younger cousin Pete, we were at the park. My uncle would take us to the park um, almost every day, and I think it was around summertime. And I was one of them kids. I used to have a lot of nightmares, and my
Right.
uncle would take us to go jog like every morning. So we had, went to the park and we got there, and I found like a bunch of Whitney Houston VHSs at that time, I guess,
Right.
videos,
Right.
And I went home. When I showed my uncle, I found them. We took them home and played them, and we had Whitney Houston's like best hits on there. And so I just started singing them. I start, just listening to the tapes and
Right.
singing.
Right.
And I was like, whoa, I think I want to do this. And the more I just started, I kept singing. My granny, she put me in a church. I started, singing in the choirs and everything. Ever since then, I realized that I had a passion for music. So
Right.
that's how that came along, came about me, doing music.
Okay. That was interesting right there. So what artist in the game inspired you to do music? Can you say?
Okay. So we got Lisa Fisher. Um, we have, of course, like I said, Whitney Houston, Monica, Brandy, Mary
Mm-hmm.
J. Um, goodness, shoot, Missy Elliott.
Mm,
Believe it or not, because Missy Elliott, she sang and she was in a girl group back in the day, you
right.
know, and also she rapped. So it was like Missy Elliott kind of, inspired me as well because I like to do like spoken word. And then I noticed like sometimes I would like to rap a little bit, but I really leaned more to R&B, but it was like a mixture of those people right there.
Yeah, okay, okay. Shout out to you got a couple of people in here shouting to y'all. Shout out to 050 China Brim into the building. That's my guy. Salute to 050 China Brim. He said, "What's good, brother? I see you and the beautiful sister. Great work." Yeah,
Thank
yeah, this
you.
artist from Ohio. She's doing her thing. She's on Instagram. Her views is up and everything too. That's another thing I wanted to ask you. So when did you start taking it serious though and start like actually getting websites and going on Instagram and posting and doing videos and things like that?
2016. Um, I started taking it, real serious where I wanted to take it to the next level because I mean, I got with a couple of people. We were just doing like the bootleg videos and
Right,
you
right,
know,
right,
we I didn't really know how to go about really getting into it, but um I just started pursuing I want to say stage plays. So I started doing like stage plays where Miss Julian Banks, she gave me an opportunity to be in a stage play with
right.
her and Tarshay McMillan, Anthony Hamilton's ex-wife. So I,
Okay,
I I
okay.
ended up, being in a stage play with her, singing some of her songs, and it was like, whoa, girl, you got a voice on you. So
Yeah.
I that triggered me to keep going. So one day I actually walked up on set with Ti and oh my God, how would I forget his name? Day Day. What's his name? Mike Epps.
Okay,
I
okay.
literally
How was that? That must have been a great experience for you. Because you got a mixture of you said Ti, so you got a mixture of a gangster rapper that's been out for a while, and then you got a comedian. How was that experience for you?
and DC Young Fly.
Okay, okay.
So basically, somebody I know told me, hey, they want me to walk up there on set. I literally walked up there on set with them. And ever since that day, they was like, you know what? We like you because you just too bold for us. I literally got hired. I was on set with them. I met, oh my God, Irv Gotti.
Okay.
I met a lot of people. So
And
that
this was
right
all
there,
in the beginning. This was like all in the beginning when you first started that you met these people.
yes. This
Wow.
is all in the
Wow.
beginning. Right before and I started recording, I ended up getting with a few different videographers who started doing my music and or um I'm sorry, shooting my music videos and everything like that. So that basically happened. Irv Gotti, he started sharing me in his story. My views started going up. My followers started going up. They were really nice people. That's how it came about, and I just continued to keep doing it and kept my connects with different videographers.
Right, right.
So, yep, 2016, basically that started happening. Ever since then, I just kept going.
Mm. So, what was the first song that you ever did in the studio? What was it? Can you remember the first song you ever did in the studio?
What is the first song that I ever did? Now, at home studio or a real studio?
Period. Home,
Oh,
real
oh,
studio. Because
shoot.
the first song that you've ever done and put on record. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness. Goodness, goodness, goodness. I did a gospel song called This uh It's Not Healthy for Me. So I actually did a gospel album where I went into a real professional studio. You guys never heard that or I can't go back to that music. Actually, if you go back to the old MySpace, you can listen to a snippet of it. All you gotta do is type in Darshell and
MySpace.
I'll
Wow.
come up. Yeah,
Wow.
MySpace. Yes.
Oh, okay. Shout out to my
So
cousin Troy. Troy in the building. Troy Murchison in the building. Wow, you said MySpace. You just brought back memories for me. I remember MySpace, man. That was back in the days. That was back.
yeah. So that's the very first time I ever went to the studio. But I recorded Tears Out of Control, where you can look on
Okay.
my page, Darshell Music. You just type in Darshell, then the word music, and I did Tears Out of Control in my home studio.
Right.
And I also have a music video out there for Tears Out of Control. So I did that one, and that was in 2017.
Oh, okay, okay. See, I'm actually on your page right now. I want to post something up for the viewers. I'm gonna let them see something because this song, where's the one? I think you did a video. There's a skit of a video.
Other day?
Ooh. Woo, let's go.
Yes.
That right there, listen, that right there, that's good music right there, man. That brought me back. It was like, it's nothing, I don't have nothing against the music now, but like that brought me back to, when I was a little younger and I was listening to R&B. That's the R&B I want to hear. It's like soulful. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not like the fast pace, you're dissing, you're saying, talking about sex like that. It's just like more soul. And that's the music that we need right now. Shout out to Lisa in the building. Lisa's in the building. That right there. So when did you do that song?
Okay, now the other day, actually, I recorded it myself personally. I recorded
Okay.
And I'm sorry, I recorded it and then I re-recorded it with Tazone, who is a Grammy Award winning engineer and producer. He produced Mary J's 411 album,
Okay.
which went platinum. Keith Sweat's one of his best album, which went platinum. He did the Don't Be a Menace While Drinking Juice in the Hood soundtrack.
Yeah.
Which,
Okay.
went platinum as well. So he actually recorded that for me, and I recorded it with him actually I want to say about 8 months ago now, and that actually took me to another level far as becoming a recording artist. Like, it took me to the next level. It really
Right.
kind of, everything else was, it's crazy. It's like everything else I recorded I have really good equipment through the grace of God. I was able to get me some really good equipment, but just working with him took me to the next level, really put me in the game on I gotta say, on a different recording level, if that makes sense.
Right.
So the other day was kind of based off I think I'm answering your question right. It's kind of based off events in my life, where it inspired me to write that song, because if you're listening to it, it says the other day, try to take my joy away, basically.
Right.
And that was just from relationships, friendships, hardships in life. But I had to, find a way, through music, what I'm saying? The love of music was basically helped me pursue to keep going. Like, love finds a way,
Right.
Sometimes you gotta cry. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I think that situations in our life, sometimes that's when if you're an artist, sometimes that's when you make your best music. Am I correct? Because I'm an artist too. I mean,
Right.
I'm not doing music anymore.
Mhm.
I think this is my calling here. But when I used to do music, I think expressing my emotions and my situations sometimes, is when I made the best music, because it was real. I felt it. So when you can feel something, you can say something.
True.
See what I'm saying? It makes it easier to come out. I don't know for you. And when I was in the studio, I used to freestyle. I could just, say whatever comes to my head, and instead of me writing it down, I would just think about it while I'm in the studio listening to the beat and just express my feelings and stuff like that. So what about you? How do you work when you're in the studio?
That the exact same way.
Okay.
And also, I'm more so the beat. If it's like a soulful beat, and it hits something inside of here,
Right.
the church come out of me. I guess they would say the church, that soulful feeling,
That's right.
they call it that anointing. So that'll come out of me and I can really feel it. So if y'all listen to my 929, I actually wrote that for my dad. You know, he passed away, but that beat really, I connected with that beat, and it's really soulful. You know, the song is really soulful. So it's definitely, you know, the connection of the beat, how I'm feeling about it, the energy at that time, and what's going on.
Right. Sorry to hear that about your dad. Um, you know, I know how that feels. I'm an empath. I lost my mom's, and when I was about 4 years old, I don't know my dad, so I know how that can be. So my
I'm sorry to
condolences.
hear that.
Even that might have been a while ago or whatever, but my condolences.
Mhm.
But I know that okay, so now what can you say is the most I'm gonna go with the craziest first. What was the most craziest experience you had dealing with the industry, or being, trying, in the entertainment business? What do you think the most craziest? Nothing that. Now I'm not here to incriminate. I don't mean anything that can get you incriminated or anything like that. I'm just saying, like kind of weird that happened in with doing music that you went through.
Let's say running into the wrong people that can discourage you.
Okay.
I've actually ran into some different celebrities. I'm not gonna say no names, but
Right. No, I don't want you to.
these celebrities that I had ran into, they knew that my heart was pure as far as for music, but they'll try to taint some artists to see if this person would go into certain levels with them to,
Right.
you know, let's say trick them to do certain things to get nowhere, if
Okay.
that makes sense. You know,
Yeah.
I
Gotcha.
ran into a couple of people like that. It's a lot of great people in the industry, and it's a lot of people that's just,
Yeah. That don't mean no good. Don't mean.
correct. So that right there is just running into the weird ones that, and it kind of discourages you, like, well, I just want to do my music. I don't, know what this about, but you still got the light at the end of the tunnel where, it's good people like, hey, you're going to go through this. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities,
Yeah.
against rulers
Yeah.
of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in heavenly places. So
Mm.
you got, and that's Psalms 91. So you got good and you got your bad. It's
Right.
always gonna be a balance. So it's all about what side you're gonna be on.
Right. Right. Did you grow up in church?
I did. I grew up in church. I mean, like I those all kind of different scriptures by heart. That's something that came out of me.
Yeah.
You heard some of that word come out of me because I
That's right.
literally I went through that. I went through the whole armor of God, Ephesians 6 through 10. I I actually went through that. And so it said we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in heavenly places. Wherefore
Mm.
take unto you
Mm.
the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day. Having done all to stand up for having girded your loins about with the truth, having put on a breastplate of righteousness. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, so it's in
No.
me.
Hey, listen, that's all good. This is why this is positive beats negative. Um, it's good to hear things like that, and people need to hear that. I think a lot more people need to know about the Bible, need to know about God. And so since we're talking about that, right? What do you think about what's going on today in society? Even with the music game, and just it's. I feel like the world is full of like evil, demon time, um, just it's just it's ugly out here. It's ugly out here, and I try to bring positive vibes, right? But we know that there's certain things that we cannot control. I can't control how you're gonna act right now or feel. You know what I'm saying? Like right
Right.
now, if you're gonna start going crazy on here and cursing everybody out, right? All the audience, I can sit here and tell you, hey, this is not the platform for that, but you're gonna keep doing it. Only thing I can do is just delete you, tell you to go, but I can't control what other people do. But it has to be some type of, like you said, leveling out with. There's going to be negative. There's always going to be negative. There's going to be positive. There's going to be people in the world that are just no good. It's just I feel like it's too much going on right now. You got them. They're trying to kill us with the food. The police are killing us. Um, we're killing each other. We're hating on each other. something has to stop. Something gotta stop. And I'm just trying to find a way that we can really, change the narrative to what's going on in the hip hop world, life period. So like, what is your input on that? Oh, I think your mic is out. Can't hear you. Hold on. Yeah, she's gonna come back in, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Anybody leave a message? Can y'all hear me? Larry, what's going on, Larry? Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, brother. Happy New Year's, my guy. All right, here she comes. She's back in. All right, there you go.
Can you hear me?
Yep. I got you. You know what it was? Maybe sometimes if you get a call coming in, that might mess it up, and you might have to come back out. But you're good now. So, but did you hear everything that I was saying and what I was asking?
Yeah, I can hear what you're saying. We had a perfect connection in the beginning. I'm like, God, look at that. But you can hear me though, correct?
Yes.
Like I said, again, we wrestle not against flesh and blood. It's against principalities, against rulers of darkness of this world. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people right now are confused. Right. They don't know. They see, all they go by is what they see. They don't know everything that's behind what's going on or the master plan as to what's really going on. So we got children growing up and they think, with their eyes. They're not thinking with experience. They don't know really what's going on. So I can't really say, how it could change. But if we continue to understand that everything is not what it seems, of course, they're trying to, we got the vaccines, we got everything that, that is making people kind of panic, give up on having true faith in what's real. It's gonna be hard. We got good rappers that's getting killed, and that's kind of discouraging other rappers or other people. It's from really even wanting to help their community, because it's like, if I go and help my community, later on they might want to try to kill me off because of what I'm doing. So it's always I really kind of got a little discombobulated from what just happened, but I just want to say again, it's all about a balance of good and evil, and people are not really knowing what's going on in the industry, so they only go by what they see.
Right.
And so they might think it's all glamour, and it's really not. So, I can't really say, about the government. We know what we know, concerning, the government. But I just want to say to everyone that is, on a higher level of really wanting to elevate people and really wanting to see people do good and really want to see this world go to become a better environment for us and our children, keep pursuing that energy right there. Keep, being the uplifters, because we need more people like that. Okay? Because you always gonna have that negative entity that's going to be against the positive all the time. So you got to stay focused on that positive at all time. Like you said, positive beats negative. And, that's basically what it comes to. So we need more positive people that's focused on us, really elevating and going to the next levels in this life and really breaking down to our children while they're young what's really happening. So they'll be able to fight, mentally.
Yeah. You definitely touched up on things that I feel like is needed to be touched on right now. Especially
I can't hear you.
Yeah, can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
A little bit.
Hold on, let me see. Let's go here.
All right,
how I sound now? Good.
It's kind of low, but I can still hear you.
All right. Everybody else, can you guys hear me clear?
Can they hear you?
Darshell boy in the building. Hear me clear? All right, I gotta connect my to this. That's why I need the But I was saying basically you touched on the things that we need to touch on. She had to leave. I guess she couldn't hear. You can hear me clear? All right. So she'll probably come back loud and clear. So yeah, it's on her end then, I guess. Yeah, hello?
Yeah, I can hear you a little bit.
Yeah, it's better. It's better now. I think everybody else said they can hear me clear.
Okay.
All right. So basically, I was saying that you definitely touched up on the things that I think we need to touch up on with when it comes to those things. The kids, the young generation, I feel like they don't know what's really going on. They just looking with the eye, like you said. They're judging books by its cover, so they don't really understand the ins and outs of this thing so-called life. I should say. They're just they see the money. They see the money and they run to the money and they don't know what they're getting themselves into. That's what I feel like. I feel like
Correct.
they don't know,
I'm so sorry that I can hardly hear you. I'm really trying my best to really hear you. I don't know what happened.
I'm reading a comment now from the Jew show. They don't understand the devil is fighting for our souls on his earth. God casted him out of the heavens here, and the devil mad that he can come to heaven, so he wants to bring everyone down with him. So true.
Right, yeah. That's absolutely true. Like I said, we wrestle not against flesh and blood. We have to let me say they don't understand the devil is fighting for our souls. Call him out.
I'm sipping on some wine.
Yeah, that's really really true. That's really really true. Like I said, I met the good and I met the bad, but you have to look. You have to have eyes to really see.
Right.
To correct. See, hey, this is what's going on over here, and that's what's going on over here. And you have to, it's like the blue pill or the red pill. You got to make sure you take that right one.
Right.
So you can get the results that you're really looking for. Truthfully, yes, we wrestle not against flesh and blood. I've seen a lot of different things go on.
Yeah, I know. Me too. As long as I've been in the entertainment business, I've seen a lot go on. Even with me in the streets, me being in the streets, I've seen a lot go on. And at one point, I used to blame the kids, right? I used to blame the young generation and blame the music. It is the music. It is a lot of music that's going on with the things people are saying in their music, killing the ops and stuff like that, right? But when you think about it, it started from us. It started from the people that the older generation. We started that. I remember I was a gangster in the street. So I can't keep blaming these kids. They just misguided. I feel like a lot of these kids are misguided and they don't understand. Close that door.
That's absolutely true. It starts from home. It starts from the hood. It starts from OG, to really, talk to you. You got to have that right person because you got some adults that are not adults.
Right.
That spirit is not, that spirit in them is not of God. They don't have any righteous in them.
Right.
And they might sugarcoat it for a while, but in reality, it said your fruits, you know what I'm saying? You'll know by the fruits.
Yes.
That they carry. So it's always going to start from home. It's always going to start from the hood because some people don't have homes. Some have grew up in homes where they're being molested, beat by the parents. So they run to the streets.
Right.
And they don't, the streets is all they know. So it's got to be somebody good out there too sometimes. And then you got some that's no good. So it's always going to start when they're younger. So it's going to start with them. And you can't blame the kids. You blame the adults because... And then you got to look at that adult because some adults are not mentally adults.
They're not. We got babies having babies. You know what I'm saying? We got kids.
True.
I know some parents out here that are they're taking the money that they have and they're smoking weed and getting their hair done and stuff like that. And the kid is looking like, like they just in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So who do they run to? They run to the streets. They run to the people that it sounds good, where it looks like these people are on their side and helping them. You know what I mean? They're giving them a pack to hold down and go make some money. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So we got to look at that. You know, some of them are just misguided. We need to do better. These parents need to do better, because you got parents that's they in a strip club dancing. You know, which is not. I'm not. Now listen to me clearly. Now I don't have anything against strippers. I love the strippers. You know what I'm saying? I got people that deal with that, right? But what I'm saying is, if you're a stripper and then you coming home and you stripping in the house on the pole and showing your little daughter how to strip, something wrong here. You know what I'm saying? If you got a parent that's smoking weed with their 13-year-old, 11-year-old child, that's not good. That's not good. You know? So we got to change that. We got to change the narrative. Shout out to Jay in the building, man. Jason in the building. Cuzzo. Shout out to everybody that's supporting right now, that's in the building, man. I need y'all to follow, like, and subscribe to the page. I need y'all to subscribe to this channel and come on every time and turn your notifications on, because this is a channel that is going to bring positive vibes to the neighborhoods, communities. I'm telling y'all, man, this is what you're going to get. If y'all want to see bullshit, y'all want to see people getting killed, go somewhere else. Over here, you're going to see the positive. This is where people change their life around. This is where you hear good music. This is where you're going to see us reaching these kids and trying to do something good with ourselves over here. This is what we doing over here. So subscribe and just keep on supporting, man. You know, PBN Network, we here. And also I want you guys to go to Darshell on Instagram. It's Darshell. And matter of fact, write a comment on there so I can pin it. Write your Instagram so people can know your Instagram and go follow you. Who else is in the building? My cousin Charlene is in the building. What's going on, cuz? How you doing, cuz? Thank you guys for coming in, man, and supporting, man. You know, we got a young lady here, Artis from Ohio. What was it like growing up in Ohio?
Okay, I think I'm
Ohio
right now, y'all. This is crazy. I gotta learn it, but you guys can get me at ITS_D as in David ARSHELL.
That is Instagram. Matter of fact, I'm gonna type it down in the comments for you guys.
Thank you.
It is at it's. We gotta get the underscore. Yeah. Don't show. All right. I just put it down in the comments. It's Darshell on Instagram. Go follow her on Instagram, y'all, and show some love and support. Great artist. I'm gonna play another one of her joints too. It was another joint that I seen that I want people to hear real quick. But before I do that, right, I want to touch up on something I seen. So we were just talking about with the kids being misguided, right? There was a kid. I don't know if you ever heard of the little boy that shot his little sister by mistake. It was a 14-year-old boy, and he shot his little sister because he was selling guns out of the house. He was selling guns out of his house.
Mm-hmm.
The parents allowed him to sell guns out of his house. So somebody was coming to buy a gun, and they tried to rob him. And he ended up going in the house, getting a gun, and trying to shoot the person robbing him, and wound up shooting his little sister, and his sister died.
Wow.
Crazy. You know, so these are the things that we need to try to get. You know, people need to try to get under control. I mean, these kids are out here. First of all, what parent is allowing their 13-year-old son to sell guns out of the house?
A parent that didn't have a good upbringing, I'm supposing, because there's no way. I've been through too much in my life. You know, my mother, she died back in 2000, over 22 years ago. So,
sorry.
I mean, I was kind of like, didn't have my mother because of certain things, but I still have my grandmother. So it's always going to start from a good upbringing. His parents obviously didn't have a good upbringing themselves. Something was mentally wrong with them. You know, it's a lot of mental illness, you know, going on in our society, truthfully.
Right.
So,
Right. So what is your, let's get back to the music. Right? What do you have going on? What is your next project? What's the next show? What's going on with you? I want to see some more of you.
Well, I just dropped another single called Closed Doors, you know what I'm saying, a little over 30 days ago. Um Far as shows, I'm actually getting that together right now, and I'm working on my album right now, or EP slash album right now. So I do have some music. I wish Ms. Cookie was available. She probably could play a little snippet of something that I sent her
Yeah,
that
she
I'm
can.
working on. Um,
Yeah, she definitely could do that.
if she has it, tell her she could play a little snippet of it.
All right.
Nobody's supposed to hear it. It's really not coming out to maybe like another 4 or 5 months from now. But I'm working right now. Truthfully, I love R&B, and also I do like spoken word slash rap, because I look at rap as poetry.
Right,
So,
right, correct.
um so I want to say about 5, 6 months, I'm gonna have an EP or an album out for you guys that I'm working on right now. As far as shows, like I said, my people, we working on that right now. So
Okay.
I might be doing virtual shows, but I'm definitely ready for that. I'm definitely ready for
I
that.
can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Juice Show share the live, y'all. It's free. The Juice Show, she's always showing love and support, man. Showing y'all how to do it. It's free. She knows how to press the button. Troy Murchison in the building. It's all about parenting, no matter who's doing the raising. Right, right. That's a fact. Parents need to be parents and not friends, and stop letting these kids grow up in the streets or on the internet just because they want to be a teenager again. She made a point there. Some of these parents want to be teenagers again, so they outside on the block. You know what I'm saying? They still are outside on the block. You know what I mean? So that's that. Did you pull it up? We got Miss Cookie. She's about to pull up that song. I definitely want to hear which one you're talking about. And I think I heard it.
I think that song that I sent her is called Over You.
Over You. All right, she's looking for it right now. So you have your own studio?
I do. It's a home studio. And I'm actually sitting right here, but I don't have a building, so I'm not trying to do this just personally, just for me. Um, but I got some pretty good equipment. I'm grateful for that. I'm able to record from home right now.
That's a blessing. Hey, that's a blessing. Some people don't have a studio at all to go to. Some people don't even
Right.
some people do not even have a home to go to.
Yeah, so it's a home studio, guys. Let me see if I can turn this around where y'all can see some of it that I'm working on. I'm still trying to build it up, but let me see if I can turn this camera around. I don't know how to do this. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Let me see.
It's all right. You got to get it because you about to be a big superstar soon. So you got to
Okay,
get.
if y'all can see that right here.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Got my little
the lights flashing and everything. Okay.
I'm sorry.
I said it's nice. I said you got the lights flashing and everything on there.
Right. I got it kind of like I'm trying to
Yeah, you in the
make
club.
it feel like it's not at home, but it is at home.
That's when you go to the studio. You in the club.
Yeah.
That's
it's pretty dope.
You gotta be comfortable. You gotta be comfortable in your own skin, and you just want to feel the vibe. So whatever makes you happy, you gotta do. But that's good.
But this is an awesome platform that you have right here. It's pretty amazing, and I'm super excited to be on your show, your podcast, and I definitely cannot wait to share it. And have other people come and check you out. And like I said, my good friend Miss Cookie, like she's been showing me, I've been loving all the content on here. I think I've been showing love for a minute now. So this is an awesome platform. Please continue on.
I sure will. Thank you. I love to hear when I hear things like that. It just motivates me more. And just a little bit about when people tell me things like that. This platform started from pain. This is all pain, I was very much into the streets a lot. I grew up with no mother, no father. I have a lot of family. I'm gonna tell you that right now. My family is so big. So, I had family around, but see, I used to blame my family. I used to think, oh, well, they're not around for me. No, I wasn't around. I chose the streets. I chose to be in the streets. So
Right.
it was me that was not around when my family was doing good things and having fun and taking trips. I decided to keep my ass in the streets and be in jail. You know what I'm saying? But it taught me something. My experience taught me something. It taught me how to be a man. It taught me how to um, have patience, and just learn certain things. And I started having kids, so I had to learn how to take care of my priorities. You understand?
Right.
And so I made this platform because of everything that I've been through in my life, of me being a negative person, and I wanted to change it. And I said, let's go. Positive beats negative. And nothing is perfect. Nothing is ever going to be perfect. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm striving for greatness, and I want people that are that have the same vibration, the same energy that I'm on, to follow the movement, so that we can make things greater. We can make life can be better. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's times where people say this year it was bad, but then that year might have been good for me.
Right.
Might have been good for me, because life is what you make it. You
That's
know,
true.
so that's the main reason why I started this platform. I'm gonna keep going as long as I got people like you that tell me that I have a good platform. Then I'm gonna keep it going. You know?
Right. Yeah, it's awesome. And also just know that your story is a testimony, and for you be to grow and develop into someone, you know, that's helping others. That's amazing, because you don't always get that. People don't always use their life to help others, and for you to use your life and what you went through as a testimony and turning it from a negative into a positive, that's amazing. And
Yeah, yeah.
I
That
mean, I've been through a lot too as a young girl, and I still press through to become who I am. Some people might not feel, I may be where in their eyes where I need to be, but I'm grateful for where I'm at and I'm grateful for where I'm going.
yeah,
So that's
definitely.
a beautiful
That
thing right there. Can you guys hear me?
yeah. I just hear it was sounding a little staticky, but yeah. That is one
Yeah,
of
it's
the
breaking up. It's kind of sound like
that is,
a robot a little bit.
yeah, it's breaking up. Um, that is one of the main reasons, though, that I started that. I think what I've been through is what makes me who I am now. I think I feel like if I didn't go through what I went through, I wouldn't be who I am now, because I wouldn't feel this. You understand what I'm saying? I wouldn't feel this. So I put out a video the other day, and I was saying how people are so quick to put on for the jail, put on for negative shit, put on for the city, put on for the hood. But I don't see nobody saying, I put on for my family. I put on for my children. I put on for this job interview that I'm about to have tomorrow. I put on for my wife. I put on for my husband. Nobody wants to put on for that, for the positive things. But everybody's so quick to put on for the streets, for their hood. And the hood ain't get you nowhere. The hood ain't doing nothing for you. You know? Um,
Can you hear?
yeah. I think your connection is kind of bad, though, but I can hear you. You good? You hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. I hear you.
Yeah, it sounds like a little growling going on. I got me a
You good? All right, so hold on. So let's read these comments. No fake love over here. No doubt, you show. Um, Troy Murchison, you always held your own, little cuz. I watched you grow through the thick and thin. I'm proud of you, fam. Thank you, cuz. I love you. And you already know. You know what it is, man. You know, I just I came to that. I had to, I learned, man. I grew. I grew. That's all I gotta say is I grew. You know, this me is not the old me. You know what I'm saying? The old me was always talking crazy, always winding up in jail. things like that. And I learned little by little that's why it's positive beats negative. It's always going to be the negative, but you got to have a negative. You have to have, you know what I mean? There won't be a math problem. It wouldn't be a math problem, or you know what I mean? You got to have there's always two sides to a story. You got the cup, you got this joystick. It's always going to be two. Which one is better? We don't know till we find out. We go through that experience. You understand? I know it's crazy. I used this and this for an example, right? But I'm just showing you that this could be a positive. This could be a negative. We don't know. But when you find out that this is negative, you got to try to be positive. You feel what I'm saying? And that's how I go through my life. I might have to learn through experience. Now, with that being said, that doesn't mean that I want my kids to learn through that way. Of course, I'm going to try to teach my kids how to be men, because I got 5 boys. I don't want them to go through what I went through, but if they have to go through what I went through, maybe that's what they have to go through. But before they go through that, daddy's going to tell them and show them what I've been through so that they don't have to go through that. And that's the problem. Sometimes there's parents that just say, oh, go ahead, let their kids just go up. You didn't try. You didn't try hard enough. I got 5 boys. You got some men that have one child and can't be there for them. I'm gonna be there for all mine regardless. I love my kids. I love my family. You know what I'm saying? It's just that we all, we have our own journeys that we have to go walk. We have our own journeys, our own path that we have to walk every day, each and every day. I wake up and I pray when I get in my car and before I drive off. I pray. Why? Because there's demons out there that's ready to attack you. As soon as you leave your house, there's demons trying to attack you, and that's something that we don't realize. And we have to start realizing this energy thing is real. Demon time and all of that is real. There are demons. The devil is trying to attack you. The devil is working. 24/7, the devil is working. I'm not here to preach to nobody. This ain't church, but you know what it is. PBN Network, this is what I'm doing. Every day the devil is working hard. Just when you think he ain't working, he working hard. But at the same time, God is working hard too. But see, it's just a difference. God, see, when you got a positive, when you got somebody that's righteous, sometimes being that it's so hard to get to people, they let you choose your own path. See, the devil don't want you to choose your own path. He's trying to get you to go with him, and that's that. That's that. The devil wants to grab a hold of you and just take you. See, God, he wants you to make your own decision, though. You understand what I'm saying? Because he's a positive person. So he's telling you what he knows, but if you're not listening, then you're not gonna get. Come back in, hit the link. Hit that link again if you want to come back in. You already know this is the interview for you. However long you want to stay in, Darshell. You know what I mean? Just hit the link if you want to come back in, and I'll bring you back in. Let me copy it back and put it on the joint. But God is gonna tell you. He's gonna tell you, don't drink out that cup. But if you go drink out that cup and you want to drink out that cup, that's on you.
Okay, I can hear you guys now. I got disconnected.
Let's go. Let's get it. We here. J Band's official music page. What's going on? I'm gonna send you some music, brother. All right. My email, positive beats negative beats is with a Z at gmail.com. Yeah. So I was just talking about how positive and negative. The devil, the demons. Like when you go outside, there's demons ready to attack you all day. The devil's working 24/7, and you
Right.
have to know how to put your armor on, because if you go outside and you don't put your armor on, it's easy for the devil to get you. It's easy. It's. Let me tell you something. It's so easy do you know how easy it is for me to say, man, fuck this shit. I don't care about nothing no more. All the shit I've been through. Let me get a gun and I'll go kill somebody right now. That's easy to do. It's very easy for me to do. But you know what's hard for people to do? Put their pride side and do the right thing. Go out there and say, let me go get a job. Let me be patient. Let me deal with maybe a couple of weeks. I might have to be broke for a couple of weeks until I get this job and get this money. But let me put this to the side. It's hard for motherfucker to do that. But it's so easy for them to say, well, let me go rob this person because I'm going to get $5,000 today if I rob this person. But what they're not thinking about is if you rob that person, you may kill that person. You may rob somebody that needs that money just as well as you need it.
Right.
And God is not, he don't like that. He don't like that. But there's people that just going to do it. They do it. They do it because it's easy to do. Not because it's hard. It's because it's easy. That's the people take the easy way out all the time. And that's the problem.
Right.
That's the problem. Shout out to Sean Boy Double was in the building. My guy that we shot the video with yesterday, man. We started off the new year with a bang. He's in the building. So shout out to him. Salute to him.
Right. I was literally before I got on live, I literally was under attack. Somebody just had did something super crazy. And then I got someone that's working on my car outside. It was a lot going on all at one time before I could even, tune in with you guys. So I was like, wow, what's happening right now? And it was like, I know that this came to discourage me right before we had a chance to really speak, And I said, I'm going to shake that energy off and get right, because I understand the energy, and I was just telling somebody, I said, look, the devil was attacking me right now before I could get a chance to get on here with y'all, but it's definitely real.
And we do that. It's so real. People don't understand that this energy thing is so real. So when I tell you I'm getting so in tune with myself and this energy thing that I could meet somebody today, right? And have a quick conversation with them. And sometimes I don't even have to have a conversation with somebody to tell that I need to stay away from that person. It's like it's almost that easy for me right now.
Yeah,
You can feel it. You can feel it. You know a genuine person. I know a genuine person now when I see one. You know what I mean?
And that's the reason why we go through, like, someone has a comment, someone just made a comment, say you have to go through the negative to get to the positive. That is so true. That is so true. We have to go through different things. We have to sin, to even understand what sin is.
And I can't even see who said that, but I'm pretty sure that this Juice Show said that. I think the Juice Show said it because she always got something like that to say because it's real and it's really so real. You have to have that to see it. That negative you're able to see it. Why can't I trying to this thing here. But yeah, it's just so true. It's very true. We got to just wake up. I think a lot of people need to wake up.
Thank you.
And really open their eyes and open their ears to certain things. If you don't believe, like some people may not believe certain things, but my thing is, how do you know until you try it? I used to tell my kids sometimes, I'm like, try this piece of chicken right here. I don't like that. You didn't even try it yet to know if you don't like it. Don't tell me you don't like it because you don't know. Some people, like I used to do that. I don't want to. I used to be scared to go on job interviews because I didn't know how to go on a job interview. I didn't know what to say because I was so much into the streets. All I knew was the streets and jail. The streets and jail. So when I first started going on my job interviews, it was like, damn, I didn't know what to do. So whatever girl I was with at the time, I would have to ask her like and practice. You know what I'm saying? Like I would really literally have to practice. Like, all right, but what if you ask me this? What should I say? Things like that. And that was just my learning experience. I had to learn. With every good man is a good woman. With every good king there's a good queen around. You know what I'm saying? So even with things like that, we gotta be cautious and we gotta know how to move in this thing so-called life. There's just a lot going on right now. I feel like through the pandemic, with the virus going on and us killing each other, and it's just crazy. It's really crazy out here. So I'm just trying to change the narrative. That's my main thing, is to change the narrative. And people like you with great music like that, that brings high vibrations. Your music,
thank you,
positive to me. I love it. And it got something to it, got a soul to it. And I'm gonna keep following, and I'm gonna keep listening to music. you know, and you got my support here, and I'm pretty sure you
Thanks.
got my support too.
Thanks, guys.
Yep.
That's awesome. Well, like I said, I greatly appreciate your channel. It's awesome. I can't wait to share and let people know more about what you're doing. And I pray the best for your platform. And I know it's going to go far. I know it's going to go far because I know for a fact that you got beautiful people supporting you and surrounded by you. So I can tell. So I greatly appreciate you for having me here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It was great having you. If it's any other thing, anything else that you want to say before you leave, you know, I don't want to keep you too long. I hear the kids in the background. You know what I mean? But if you anything else you want to say, you want to promote, you can do it right now. Let them know what's going on.
Okay. Guys, love is patience and love is kind. Okay. Please definitely go follow me on Instagram at ITS_DARSHELL. And also you can follow me on YouTube at Darshell Music. And then I have another channel. It's called Darshell Hug Our Kids. And that's a more positive channel that I have, and it's based off just speaking about sexual abuse from growing up, and just trying to motivate people who have been through different challenges in their lives, and it's called Darshell Hug Our Kids. So go check out my YouTube channel there. And you guys, just thank you for having me again.
Yeah, definitely. And we got somebody that want to tap in. Oh, just press the link, hit the link, Juice, so you can tap in. Somebody wants to tap in. They said they love our conversation right now. So you may not, if you don't want to leave, you don't have to leave, man. We get some more exposure here.
Okay, awesome. I just wish I could really just share it and let
we sharing
my Facebook.
Sharing it. We got some people. We got Uncle Greedy. There was somebody else that said PBN. They Chicago in the building. Miss Cookie got people in the building too. Oh, it's going down.
Awesome.
Tonight. It's going down, man.
Awesome.
It's going down. I'm about to I'm sharing it now still with some more people.
Okay, and I wish like my engineer was here because I wouldn't mind letting you guys hear some other music. I don't think was Miss Cookie able to pull up the song.
No, I couldn't.
She couldn't find it. But what else you got on it? What does she have on her Instagram on the phone that we could pull up?
What I was gonna say is should I? Okay, well, it probably happened for a reason. I was gonna say I could re-email her if that would help.
Yeah, do that. You could do that.
Okay, awesome. Okay. Can you resend me your email? So what I'll do is I'll log off and come right back in after I send it.
Do that.
Okay. How you doing?
Hi.
That's the Juice Show right there. She's gonna come back. She's gonna come back. We'll be back. What's going on? How you doing? How you doing? Everything good?
Everything's all right. We can't complain. We alive, so that's the only thing that we could be happy about, right? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Shout out to my cousin Amir's in the building.
Can you hear me?
I got a lot of family members in the building right now. Yes, I can hear you clearly.
So like we was talking about, people don't understand that we are in generational curse right now. So what I mean by that is that these spells has been cast upon you. If you don't know, you should look up like this guy. He was an ex-Sataner, and he was raised in a Satan church since 8 years old. Now he reborn. He worships. He talks about God now, but he breaks down how he can control areas, whole areas. You get what I'm saying? He could jump out his body and control whole areas. You get what I'm saying? And what people don't understand is that the churches that are worshiping the devil are there 24 hours. See, the Christians, we low beat. We want to be Christians on this day. We want to be Christians on just Sunday. But these devil worshipers, they are worshiping the devil 24 hours a day.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So people don't understand what they are up against. Like, God sent the devil out of heaven. So where do you think that he sent him? People got to really think about that. Where do you think he sent him? Everybody looking down, but they need to look right where they at, and they need to listen to the airwaves. Why? Because
I believe we're living in hell. This is hell.
We are hell. This is the first step. This is the first step, because we all have to be judged. Just like when people say, I don't know if you disagree, but people think that when you die, you just go to heaven. You don't go nowhere, because we have to wait until we're judged. Right. Okay? So you're nobody's nowhere right now. Nobody's nowhere. If they dead, they waiting for judgment day. And what people got to understand when it comes to the music, the choir director in heaven was Satan. And he didn't know his place on the checkerboard. So when he became hate, greed, all that stuff that people manifest, God seen that and said, you can't be up here no more. You bringing that? You bringing that? You can't be up here no more. And he casted him down. So if he was the music director in heaven, what do you think he's here? What do you think that he is here? He is controlling everything that's moving here. And it's up to us to learn how to pray, because a lot of people want to pray and ask for stuff. You should be happy that you live the next day. Stop asking God for things that ain't of his world. Because God's world don't have the things that is in this world. So when you praying for certain things, you're never going to get it, because this is the devil's world. And you're just in this world so God can figure out where you need to be when he comes down and makes judgment day. And a lot of people don't understand that. When you manifest hate, when you manifest not liking somebody, all that is putting you in a dark space. So when you have that dark space, that attracts dark space and dark energy.
Correct. I don't know what just happened. So, can you see me? Can you see me?
Yeah, I can hear you and I can see you. So people got to stop complaining. Stop complaining about what's happening to you, and understand that if you don't change your spiritual realm, it ain't never going to happen. You can rap from 40 to 60. It ain't happening, because God said that wasn't the plan for you. Find out what God has planned for you.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. So
okay, I'm back, guys.
Back in the building.
Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt y'all, guys. I'm happy to be back.
It's all right.
I sent her a little snippet of something that I just I recorded it. It's not the song that I wanted y'all to hear, but I recorded this about maybe 2 weeks ago. It's just a snippet of it. So I told her to play like y'all about 30-40 seconds of it, so y'all can just hear something else I'm working on real quick. But okay, so what was we talking about?
I got you. We're gonna finish talking about that, and then we're gonna play that joint for you. So yeah, no, she was speaking about something, and then maybe you can elaborate on what she's talking about. Y'all got the floor right now. Go ahead.
Basically, what I was telling people is that they're under a generational curse. So when you walk out every day, if you don't know how to pray and you don't know how to put the armor, like y'all were saying, you're going to be in situations all the time because you don't even know what you're in. It's deeper than what you think. So people want to pray to God for certain materialistic things, not knowing that is of the world. You're never going to get that. That's not what God has for you. You have to find out what God has for you. What's the plan? And do the plan, not remix the plan. Because every time you remix what God has for you, you end up in the same position. The reason why people don't grow is because they don't take the plan that God gave for them and do it. They want to remix it. They want to do their own thing.
Right.
That's true. That's true. You know, it was just like me growing up. I always loved R&B. You know R&B. You know what I'm saying? R&B music. But my grandmother always told me. She said, "If you be ashamed of the Lord, He'll be ashamed of you." You know, and
Amen.
sometimes we can't look at her like I looked. Some people like use people stuck in religion. They use that to brainwash the slaves and everything, but we have to always go back and dissect things for ourselves and understand that things were taken out the Bible,
Right.
and some things weren't taken out the Bible. So we have to go in within ourselves, because God is in us. Greater is He that is in us than he who was in the world, you know. So we have to go within to really understand what we need to bring out. So I'm only saying that because, you know, we're always going to be taught by liars, but we have to understand the truth lives within us in order to really get what we need to have, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it does make sense. It's people, stop living through your eyes. Your eyes will lie to you every day. Even salt look like sugar. Even salt look like sugar. And I could sell you a whole bunch of salt and say it's sugar, and niggas will buy it. And once they put it in their mouth, then they'll get it.
That's true. That's absolutely true. So
And we are
really
at the
have to
time where
watch.
we are at the time where there's false prophets. We're in Revelations, if you don't understand. We're at that peak. You get what I'm saying? We're there. We got all these fake people trying to manipulate our kids to do music, paying $50 for a feature, never does the feature, raping our kids, molesting our kids. And we have adults that are turning their eye and focused on their life. They don't even care anymore because it was done to them. They don't want to break the cycle. They like, oh, that's life. That ain't life. Like when people tell me, like my kids, I have kids, so I'm real protective of my kids. I don't believe in that kid shit. I'm sorry. I don't believe in this kid shit. It's wrong. Stop
and that's the
saying this
reason
kid
why.
shit. Oh, kids supposed to do that. No, hell no. We have to shut it down. And once we shut it down, then we can change the shit. But as long as we keep on doing the fugazi stuff and playing with it, then it ain't never going to change.
Right.
Yeah, and that's the reason why I have my Darshell Hug Our Kids, the other channel. I'm not really gonna tap too much into it, but you guys can go to my channel and really check that out, because, you know,
Say it again. What is it called?
it's called Darshell Hug, capital R, Our Kids. And it's from life experience, you know, it's from life experience. And, you know, I'm gonna let God continue to deal with that, but I definitely feel you, you know, on what you're saying, you know, and we have to start now, and we have to make sure that we make our kids strong right now, so they can understand right from wrong.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Females is the key. Females is the key. Females, we birth these kids up in this world. We are the key. See, everybody want to take it out. We looking for a man, not to diss dudes, but if we control our home right, the home is right. If whatever we allow in our home, that's what's going on. So what people gotta understand is that we gotta put our foot down again. We have to claim our respect. You're not gonna keep on calling me a bitch. I gotta stop calling myself a bitch. We gotta start having respect for ourselves, because we lost respect for ourselves for a freaking dollar. Girls are giving themselves away for $40 and not teaching the kids. They like, oh, that's okay. Nobody never said the bitch was burning. Nobody never said that she had 8 abortions. Nobody never said the deep secrets that lady had to go through. But we all accepting, oh, go get your money, girl. All money ain't good money. And if you got to sleep with somebody for some money, then then it's all wrong.
Yeah, we got to remember to have integrity. You know, and some of us, you know, don't know that, and some of us weren't raised with mothers, and some of us didn't have a grandmother to step up, you know, in our mother's place to help us. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why we got our murderers and our killers and our child molesters, and because they don't have the right upbringing, they don't have the right people in their lives. That's or something has happened to them in order for them to be the way that they are. You understand what I'm saying?
And I want to cut into what you just said right there. We have all these people on social media, oh, that one, R. Kelly a molester, but you got R. Kelly at Thanksgiving, every fucking Thanksgiving, feeding that nigga. We got to shame out the people that's wrong. We got to stop hiding family secrets. If the dude is doing wrong, we need to start letting it out. We so out to shade everybody else that we don't know, but if it's in our home, we keep quiet. Enough is enough.
No. Whew. Go to my channel and check that out. And, you know, we'll you know, we have to talk more. You know what I'm saying? Miss Cookie know what I'm talking about, so she can definitely elaborate with you. You know what I'm saying? You like on that. You know what I mean? But seriously, like, this is a topic that needs to be spoke about. And like on my channel, I'm talking to moms. And I'm telling moms, I'm saying,
Right.
moms, it's okay. It's okay, moms, to be single.
Right.
It's okay to love on yourself.
Right.
It's okay to elevate yourself. It's okay to just say, hold on, let me wait a minute and work on me. Let me build my credit. Let me buy
Right.
me a house. Let me work
Right.
on me and help my daughters and my children understand what they need to do with themselves. You know, I mean,
Right.
y'all can hear my babies in the background right now,
Yeah.
but
It's
you know,
okay.
and I'm with my babies around the clock. You understand what I'm saying? And
Right.
I've been through so much. I've been through so much. This channel is awesome. Like, we could really talk about this all day, but
Thank you.
I've been
Right.
through so much. I have a major testimony. You know what I'm saying? My platform
Yeah.
of music is not just for R&B. It's gonna be for more than that. My purpose is
Right.
always to do God's will. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And sometimes we got to be sneaky on how we go about doing things too to get
Yeah,
the positive out.
Right.
You know,
Right.
you
But they
understand
don't
what I'm
want to hear
saying?
it. They
that's right.
don't
They don't
want to
want to
hear
hear
it. They don't want
But
to hear it. They want to hear fuck about a nigga, boop, 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 boop. They don't want to hear, girl. You know that she had sex with that dude, right? And she's burning. Don't touch that dude. Nobody says that. Everybody be burning in the club and nobody says don't check that dude. Don't do it. You know, it's like people gotta understand. Stop working on your look and open a book. Stop working on your look. Your look is only gonna be for this long. Then what you gonna
Right.
do? You gonna be dumb.
That's true.
right.
You
Yeah.
gonna be dumb. Like
Yeah.
people
This
might say
platform.
I talk
Thank you,
ghetto
Mister.
and stuff like that. But I was a pharmacy tech. I was a hair school teacher. You get what I'm saying? I got stuff under my belt. You get what I'm saying? So don't think that because you talk a certain way, it's going to stop you. God anointed your voice for something. Maybe when I get older, I'll be a preacher. You never know. You
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying? But
Hey,
women,
I have a
we gotta up the game.
yeah, definitely.
yeah.
We don't want no more polites in the home. He praying on the babies,
platform.
and you think he liking you? No,
Come on now.
these dudes.
No, you so right. You listen. You hitting that home. You hitting home. And it's really true. You know, I got chills because I've experienced this. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
This is what we're gonna do. See, like I said, Darshell, this platform, it's a positive platform. So, whenever you want to come on this platform, it don't only have to be today just because you're doing an interview. You can come on this platform and you can always come up and we could talk. There's gonna be a lot of different topics and what we're talking about on Sundays, even when I'm not interviewing somebody, we can talk about topics. A lot, I don't like to talk too much about celebrities. Sometimes I might if it's a good topic, but most of the time I like to talk about real topics like what we're talking about now. So one day we could talk about that because
Right, and if she ever want me on her platform and she want to get to the ugly, let me know because I have no shame in my game because we don't say nothing. Nothing's going to happen. And our babies are dying. The AIDS pandemic is crazy. It's worse than the freaking whatever they trying to say. It's an AIDS pandemic. It's a herpes pandemic with our babies. And they scared to go to the doctor because they scared of that ass whooping. They don't want to go home like that. But you got to go somewhere.
Right.
Yeah, and listen, sis, if you go to my channel, she actually put it right there. You'll see what I'm talking about on that.
Right.
You'll see what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this right here, and I'm talking about Black families. How we cannot keep hiding secrets. We cannot let that uncle, that brother, that so-called boyfriend, get away with what they have done, or they threaten your life and they make you feel like, hey, I'm gonna kill you if you. No, let's fight back,
he got
or
to
it's
go.
gonna continue to keep going on.
Right.
And stop letting the government and the family. People gotta think before they have kids now. We have to think. Stop having random kids. We have to think. And if you slay with somebody, let them raise their kid. Let them. Because you don't like them doesn't mean that they can't raise their kid. Because you're gonna let a stranger raise your kid, and he might molest your kid. And now you're using him as that's my dude. He watching my kids and stuff. No dude's gonna watch a kid without something. So you're playing yourself.
Yeah, you gotta really, like I said, I'm speaking to all single parents, mothers, fathers. You got single fathers out there too.
This might be the topic next week. This might be the topic next week. You know what? We might get the topic next week. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out.
God bless y'all. I'm gonna tap out. It's the Juice Show. You can follow me, whatever y'all want to do, but I'm here to support. I really like to support versus being on the show. I don't know. I just like to support. So,
and shout out to Juice Show, man, in the building. She's gonna speak.
Thank you.
And sometimes she might say some shit, and I'm like, she's wailing right now, but she's not wailing. She's speaking the truth, and she's speaking how she feels. Because another thing that we gotta start realizing. Let's just say. That somebody else maybe in the audience might not like it, but so what? We all have our opinions. We all have our facts. We all have our whatever we want to say. But just because you don't disagree with somebody doesn't mean that you have to.
Right, but the new thing is, and I'm gonna end it out like this. Right, I'm gonna end it out like this before I go. The new thing is this: everybody likes the lie. Everybody loves the lie. The truth they don't want to hear. Why? Because the truth is going to get you out the matrix, and it's going to make you realize some shit. And you don't want, if you really wanted the truth, or everything that you have in your home, everything will be an illusion, and you'll be like, damn, I wasted time. So nobody wants, even with the game bangers, they don't want to realize they wasted time over imaginary beef. All that junk was imaginary. It was everybody putting batteries in your back because the main guy was putting batteries in your back for his problem. Okay, but you don't want to realize it was an illusion because they would say, listen, my life don't matter. I wasted time in my life. But if you understand that you wasted time in your life, you would change for the rest of the time you have.
Right.
The truth hurts. The truth hurts. And that's the whole thing. The truth hurts.
That's a fact.
And we need to understand what's real is what's real.
That's a fact.
Right. But the truth gonna make you elevate. The lie gonna make you stay on the same platform, whatever.
That's right.
I had to learn.
That's right. That's awesome.
I had to learn the truth through experience, right? And when I started seeing the truth and I started feeling the truth, I had to change. There was no debating about it. It was like, I gotta change because I know the truth. When you know the truth, you can't say, like when you know God, right? So like right now, nobody can convince Darshell that there's no God. You know what I'm saying? You believe, and that's the truth, right? Nobody's gonna be able to tell you that that's not the truth.
Right. Yeah. That's true. That's true.
Right?
Listen, this is awesome. Like I said, you got a major platform, and a lot of people don't know. I got my music platform, but I have another platform. Another YouTube channel is like she posted right there, Darshell Hug Our Kids, and I'm talking about this. I'm talking about that topic, and I'm talking to all single parents. I'm talking to all mothers. I'm talking to all of us. I'm talking to myself. It's okay to be alone. Okay, it is okay to be by yourself and elevate yourself and be a better person. Get your mind right. We all might have some type of mental issues. I'm not afraid that, hey, I might have a mental problem, but let me work on my problem.
Right.
Let me work on me. And that's what we need to understand, or it's going to continue to trickle down through, from our to our children, their children's children. It's like she said, it's a generational curse, and we got to break those chains. So
you definitely do. So real quick, right? Before we get up out of here, though, you ain't leaving that quick. I'm about to put you on the spot real quick. You ready?
Oh, what's up?
She said, oh, what's up? I think the people might want to. Somebody just texted me in my phone and said they want to hear a little quick 16 or little hit some notes real quick or something. Something light, something simple. You know what I mean? They just want to hear something.
They funny. Thank you for putting me on the spot like that.
They funny.
Yeah.
Darshell, give them what you got.
I'm trying to think of something to sing. It's crazy because I got my own music, but I'm trying to think of something to sing.
I know. Give them both. Give them a sample of somebody else.
The other day, try to take my joy away. The other day, try to steal my happy away. The other day. Okay, hold on. That was some of the other day. I don't.
No, let's go.
Let me sing something else.
His eyes on the spot.
All right, I'm gonna take y'all to Sunshine Anderson. Y'all know this.
Oh, okay.
And mind you, I was sick for a week, but I'm coming with
Okay, let's
come
go.
home late. Seems you barely beat the sun. Tapping my shoulder. Thinking you gon' get you some. Smelling like some fragrance I don't even wear. So if you want some loving, I suggest you go back there where you came from. Day to day with you, it's always something else. Working my nerves. God knows that I don't deserve what you put me through. Cause I've been so true to you. For you to come at me with another lame excuse. See, I heard it all before. All of your lies and all of your sweet talk. Baby this, baby that. But your lies ain't working now. Look who's hurting now. Okay.
Yeah, let's go. Let's give it up.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
it's funny. Thank y'all for putting me on the spot, though. I literally was sick for like 8 days, y'all. Seriously.
And you still sound beautiful. You sound beautiful. Somebody, look at the comments. Lovely voice. That's a golden. You got some comments in here, man. It's going down. We here. We at PBN
Thank you.
Network, Positive Beats Negative. We in the building. We're gonna have. Hey, listen.
Beautiful.
And this is another thing, because some people always ask me, what is the direction I'm going? Positive, right, doesn't just mean that we're gonna sit here and be boring, right? Positive means positive, right? So if, like, I do skits too. We do funny skits. I don't know if you've seen the skit with Miss Cookie was in it, right? If you laugh,
I haven't seen it yet.
we're gonna send it to you. If somebody can make you laugh, that's fun. That's positive energy. That's good energy, right? So not only are we a Positive Beats Negative podcast show where we just talk about subjects that are sad and true or this and that, but we also do skits and we're funny. We're slash comedians too, you know, and I think that's positive because we need laughter, we need joy, you know, because it's too much sadness, it's too much mean mugging going on, and I think that's what it is. People are still gang banging over bacon and waking up in the morning just mad for no reason. They just mad because they ain't got, because their friend got more money than them, or because their friend dressed better than them. You mad? Why you mad? We need to be happy. That's the problem. I could preach. I'm telling you. I can start talking. I'm telling you, I could go everywhere with this shit right now. People don't understand. I could get deep with it.
Right.
And the thing with me is, like, I can't stand to be backstabbed. I can't stand fake shit. You know, it's just so much of that going on in this world. I don't believe in it. I don't even want to believe in it. Sometimes Miss Cookie, she'll hit me up and be like, yo, this happened. And I'll be like, you know what? I don't even want to talk about that today, because when you speak about something so much, you speak it into existence. You know, sometimes I want to just, even though we she don't mean no harm, she's trying to, we're talking about things that is going on in this world today. But my thing is, let's try to change the narrative. Let's talk about how we can change these things that we talk about and talk about something else and speak that into existence. Let's speak all of us uniting into existence. Let's speak these people that are so-called activists or whatever, but they're really working for the devil. They're really evil. You got people out there that are so evil. They could, like we was talking about, man. It's not about what you see. Forget about what you see. Let's talk about what you feel and what it really is. And when you find out what it is, what do we have to do? When we see red flags, what we gotta do?
I think it's abomination of desolation.
Say it one more time. Say that again for them.
Listen. Abomination of Desolation. Y'all need to listen to Closed Doors. I do got a single I just put out, Closed Doors, and I'm talking about Abomination of Desolation, but that's another story. But yeah, it's all right though. I understand completely, you know.
It is what it is. It is what it is. So we're gonna wrap this up, man. We're gonna let you get to the kids and do what you gotta do. But like I said, this platform is always open for you to come on and we're gonna make some things happen, man. And we're gonna keep supporting each other and doing what we gotta do. You know? So
awesome. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much for having me.
Anytime. You have a great night. You know, keep staying positive, Keep believing in your dreams, yourself, and your kids, your family, and what you got to do. Because at the end of the day, this is what I tell people. At the end of the day, no matter what you're going through, if you believe in God and if you're on the righteous side, you're going to come out the winner at the end of the day. We're always going to win.
All right.
The devil's not
All
going to
right.
win. So you have a great
That's
night.
right. God bless y'all. Thank you.
God bless you. Yeah, so that was Darshell. It's Darshell on Instagram. Go follow her. Y'all, as y'all can see, man, she got some great music. And what we're gonna do, if she's still watching, let me get that music. Let me get that song. We gotta play that song for the people that's still here. Yeah. What happened? Let's get that joint. Yeah. Oh, it's not playing. Oh my God. It's easier with me, baby. I need to see, 'cause all I do is drink. Only bring misery. I need you now. Can we make love somehow? Oh, babe, I need you now. I need you somehow. I need you now. It's easy love with me, baby. I need to see, 'cause all I do is drink. Only bring misery. You to make me scream. She said she don't want us to play the whole joint, man. Listen, I can't wait till you finish that song. When you finish that song, put that out. Put that out. I need all of y'all to go to Instagram, y'all follow. It's Darshell. It's _ Darshell. Simple as that. You know, we here. Positive beats negative. You here with me. You could be anywhere else. But y'all here with me. Something else I wanted to touch on. You know, when we were talking about people that, you know, acting like they're doing this, but they're doing that, right? You know, in the situation where I just seen so many videos in this past week that disturbed me. It disturbed me. It was ugly. It was nasty. What was one of them videos that we saw that was crazy? Oh, matter of fact, that girl that got sliced up in the hallway. So this happened in New York in the Bronx. I seen a guy banging on the door, kicking somebody's door. And then next, you know, it goes to a scene of he's talking to a female that had a book bag on. He started cutting her with a razor in her face, slicing her face, slicing her hand. It's things like that disturb me so much, that make me just feel like, God damn. You know, and a lot of people always say, like I said, well, this happened to you. This happened in life, in your generation and things of that nature, but it was less of that. That didn't happen like that. You understand what I'm saying? We had more respect, honor. We had more morals. Those things weren't happening like that. We weren't shooting our enemy in front of their mother, in front of their child, and things like that. I'm not saying it never happened, but we were very cautious of that. You know, if you watch the movie Scarface, right? Remember the part in Scarface when he was supposed to murder that dude in the car, but he seen that the dude got in the car with his wife and the kids. He wound up turning around and shooting the dude, the gang member that he was with, because he wasn't trying to do that. So that goes to show you, that was an old movie. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear that was going, like, you know what I mean? It was more morals. People had more respect for the elders back then. And I could speak for it because I was living back then. It was more respect. And they don't have it these days. But At the same time, like I said, I'm not going to sit here and just blame. We have to blame the parents. We have to blame ourselves sometimes too. I used to be that gangster in the street, but the difference is me being a gangster in the street, I never cut a woman. I never beat on a woman. I never robbed the old lady. I didn't do those type of things. Those are the things that I didn't do. And not too many people that were around me were doing things like that. We would beat up the person that we seen doing something like that. You understand what I'm saying? So we just got to get back to the morals. We got to get back to the essence. You know, like the Juice Show said too. We gotta get to the real. We gotta stop letting shit slide. That's a problem right there. We let shit slide. When we see some fuck shit, we let it slide. Oh, because this dude was a rapper and everybody loved his music, he could snitch and get away with it. Or just because you know this guy right here, it might be your cousin. No, we're not letting it slide. So that's what we got to stop doing. We got to start really stepping up to the plate. We got to protect our children out here, man. We got to protect our women. We can't keep on letting things like this happen. We can't keep on recording a woman getting beat up by a man in the street and all you can do is record. Okay, if you want to mind your business, keep on walking. But for you to sit there and record and laugh at a woman getting beat up by a man and you don't do nothing and you're a man yourself. Coward. It's cowards. I don't agree with that. I definitely don't agree with that. I'm sorry, I can't agree with that. You understand what I'm saying? But it's a new year, y'all. Y'all see what, like me, you see what I'm sipping on. I got some champagne, some wine. We sipping on some wine right now, you know. It's a new year, man. It's a new year. And not only is it a new year, but I feel like there's some new blessings for PBN Network. We're not gonna sit here and act like, oh, just because it's a new year, we got to do this. No. But I just feel something different. There's things that I'm gonna be doing different this year. Very, very, very different, business wise, PBN wise. You know, it's not like I said. It's not about who you cut off and all of that. You know, I know I have some cutting off to do though, because I can't allow somebody in my circumference to act a certain way and be a certain way and fuck up my mood. So yes, you know, I gotta cut certain people off. But let me tell y'all something. It's not just about that. It's about your way of thinking. It's about what you want to do. It's about what you allow to happen in your life. So I need people to share what's going on right now. I need you to share what I'm doing here, because everybody shares all these videos of people having fights in the street and negative shit and crate challenges and this and that, right? Share this, right? Don't be scared. Why y'all so scared to share something positive? Especially from a brother like me that's been in the streets. So I know the street path and I know the positive path. I know the church path. I know the good path too. That's what I'm on now. But I know the streets too. So my mind frame, you got to think about where my mind is at when it comes to this. Share this. Let's get 1,000 subscribers on here. Let's get 1,000 people to start watching PBN Network. Let's start a movement, a big one too, a positive one, something that can help you live on and on. That's what we need to do. Because the other shit, all it is death. We're chasing death. When you engage in such devilish things, all that happens is death. I've been there before. Jail. That's all it did for me, is it led me to jail. And that jail time that I did woke me up. Not just because I was in jail, though. See, that's the thing. Because when I was in jail, I was a wild boy. I had to be wild because I wasn't gonna let nobody play me. I had a name in there. They had to give me a name. They didn't like Queens, dude. I'm from Queens, New York. Queens. They used to say that. But I was one of the dudes from Queens that they named me Shorty Queens in jail because I repped Queens. I had fights because a nigga said Queens was soft. So I don't want to hear none of that bullshit. But what I'm saying to you is, I learned from being in jail. When you're in jail, your family members can't help you. Your homies can't help you. When you got five, let me give y'all a story real quick. So some people don't know my story. They know my story, but they don't know details, right? When I went to Rikers Island, there was a situation where I was in the Sprungs, right? At one point, you know, they didn't like the Sprungs. Sprungs was like soft, weak for people, right? And CO Gold in the building was good. And if anybody, hold on, I'm gonna drop the joint in here. If anybody wants to come in, they could come in. I'm gonna drop I'm gonna drop something right here in the comments. So if y'all guys, anybody wants to come in, they can come in. Hold on. I don't know why it's not. So I don't know if you can scroll up. If y'all can scroll up and y'all see the link, if you want to join and come in, you can come in, hit that link. But I'm where was I at? Okay, so I was on Rikers Island one time. So in Rikers Island, if you know, when you go into a certain cell area, block, they don't want the dudes that run that spot, they don't want you to come in with weed or whatever you got. If you got that, they want to be part of that, right? So I wowed out in the Sprungs. Me and my people, this is where I met my boy K Diamonds, Killer, and a couple of people, you know, that I know right now that's on Instagram that can tell you this story is a true story. I came in there in the Sprungs and Brooklyn, Queens. I had the phones. I went and got a phone. I had to fight a nigga for the phone for me to get a half an hour on the phone, right? After that, whatever, I wowed out in there, but I went to Two Upper. Two Upper was the chop shop. That's where all the Bloods and all the gang members was at, and they ran that shit, right? So when I came up in there, they didn't know who I was at first. So they came at me like, yo, track 11 cell. And they was like, yo, if you got any shit, you got to bend over, you got to shit. Because if you got some weed on you, that's ours. So you know me, I'm at that time, I'm real skinny and little. That's why they called me Shorty Queens. I had the braids and all that, right? And I was like, what? I ain't doing none of that. They was like, all right. They told the CEO, crack 11 cell. When they cracked my cell, they must have thought that I was gonna back down. So when they cracked my cell, I wowed out on the first dude that tried to come in my cell. So the head of one of the people that was in there, they had to pull out. They had to pull out ice pick, and they had to try to jump me because I wasn't trying to hear that. I'm not shitting, bending. I'm not doing none of that. Then they was so scared, almost scared, like they was trying to send doges at me, like, yo, go fight him. You gotta fight him. Bing, bing. I'm I put in my work. Say less, right? I put in my work, and then that was it. They respected me. And then there was a blood dude that came. It was like, yo, my dude, Bloody Raw. Shout out to Bloody Raw. You know, he came in. He was like, nah, that's my man right there. You know what I'm saying? That's Shorty Queens right there, man. You know what I mean? Fuck. That was it. Nothing to be said. But I'm just saying, like, the things that I had to go through. I'm talking about getting jumped, having niggas with ice picks on me. Look, I got stabbed. Somebody tried to stab. Somebody tried to jump. They tried to jump one of my homies up north, right? He from Queens, and I didn't even know the dude, but I held him down because the Latin Kings try to do my nigga dirty, and I almost got stabbed in my neck, but I blocked it. I don't know if y'all can see that right there. That was like a little hole. It was open. I got stabbed with an ice pick right there. They tried to stab me twice in my neck, but I caught it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So the things that I had to go through, this is all pain. Positive beats, nigga, this is pain. This is pain right here. I went through experience. These are experiences that I've been through that I don't regret. You know why I don't regret it? Because it made me who I am now. You know? So I wanna shout out to everybody that's here supporting, man. Keep supporting. Keep telling your people. Share the live. Share my videos on Instagram when I post them. I got something I'm gonna post tomorrow. I got a lot of skits ready for y'all. We got we got season 1. We at season 3 right now, episode 3 or episode 4. I need y'all to get in tune with the skits too, because we're bringing skits to the game. Shout out to all the podcasters and people that's out there doing their thing, winning. I was just on a podcast show that China Brim, shout out to China Brim, he sent me to. And they was talking about something like, why would he do this and send people to your channel because he's going to get more views than you? Who cares? Why? It's not supposed to only be one person to get 1 million views. Why can't Positive Beats Negative get 1 million followers, 1 million views, and everybody else got 1 million followers and 1 million views? That's because that's the culture right there. Everybody wants to hate on each other and don't want to see the next man come up. But guess what? I got something for you guys. Positive Beats Negative is going to go up regardless. As long as I got genuine supporters that's going to support, share, like, comment. Go watch all of it. I'm telling you right now, y'all can go watch the videos on my page and you'll see the skits on there from 1 to wherever we at now. So y'all can get in tune to what's going on. We are comedians too. We do funny things too because we try to keep it positive. Ain't positive, funny, positive, laughing. That's joyful. That's positive, right? That's what we do. So it's not just a show. We got skits. We got music. Shout out to Mula Quay. That's my artist, So, we here, man. PBN Network. Get that shit embedded in your head. PBN Network, and watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you what's about to happen. 22, it's all the way up. It's all the way up. So if you want to come in, man, hit that link on in one of the comments right there. Let me get off right now. So yeah, listen, y'all. Go follow me on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, QLife_PBN. I might get on and do something. I might have a topic in the middle of the week. If not, then you will see me next Sunday. But turn on your notifications for whenever I go live on YouTube and Facebook. Shout out to all my Facebook people too. That's joining and subscribe, man, and just share the lives. I hope everybody had a great holiday. I hope y'all starting your new year off wonderful. We had a bad couple of years, y'all. Life is what you make it. I understand we're going through a lot. I understand there's a lot of family members dying and things like that. We got to stay focused. This is what they want. They want us to feel sad. They want us to have low vibrations. We gotta keep the high vibrations up and stay focused. Stay focused. Continue to be blessed. Continue to bless people. That's what we're here for. I wanna. Once I get a budget, let me tell y'all something. There's a certain budget I want, and y'all gonna see more of us giving back, more of us helping people. I'm already helping people without a budget. I'm taking my personal money sometimes when I'm doing these things. I'm taking my personal money out to do these things. When I take these trips here to do this and do that, when y'all see us do, it's my personal money. You understand what I'm saying? And so that's how PBN Network is so real. We are not just doing this for the money. I'm doing this for the passion, from my heart, because I love what I do, because I've been through shit. This is pain, and I'm going to keep telling y'all. That's going to be my motherfucking signature right there, pain. When they ask me why I do this, pain. For my kids. Yo, Jay Bands, man, I see a lot of comments from you, man. Thanks for supporting, bro. You don't understand what that means to me, to just be showing the love. The Jew Show's still here. Share it again. I want to get this. I'm telling you, I just want to get this page up. I want this page to go up. I want this channel to go up to where, like I said, soon, I need 1,000 subscribers. So I need y'all to share this. I need y'all to start telling your people to come follow, because what's going to happen is once I get the 1,000 subscribers, I am going to be doing a giveaway, a raffle. We're going to be giving away TV, sneakers, brand new shit. You know what I'm saying? So let's get these subscribers up. Let's get Positive Beats Negative on the roll. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. I want y'all to have a great night. Continue to be blessed and stay positive. Take care of your kids. Do what you gotta do. All right. On that note, we signing out. Positive beats negative. You heard?